All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? My people of Manhattan, the Boogie Down Bronx, Queens, all that Staten Island, my homeboro Brooklyn. Back at another video. Yesterday marked the 75th anniversary of Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier in Major League Baseball. Jackie Robinson is a certified legend in the sport of baseball. Won a World Series, was Rookie of the Year. He was inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame, I believe, in 1962. He is a legend. And he's the only player to have the number universally retired, number 42, across Major League Baseball. Of course, Mariano Rivera, the Hall of Famer, for the Hall of Fame closer for the New York Yankees, was the last player to wear 42 after it was retired for Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson paved the way for many African Americans to come in baseball. People like Larry Doby and Willie Mays and Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks, Andre Dawson, Reggie Jackson, Joe Morgan, on and on and on. Now, unfortunately, there's not many African American baseball stars today as there were back in the 50s and the 60s and 70s and even the 80s. My father always says, my father always likes to tell me, son, I wish I was born earlier than when I was, you could have been born earlier than when it was, so you could enjoy the black superstars in baseball that I got to enjoy. My father grew up, his favorite baseball player was, his two favorite baseball players were, Ricky Henderson and Tony Gwynn. He also liked Dave Winfield, and then, of course, later on, Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr., so on and so forth. I grew up in the era of, you've had a couple African-American stars, Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, for a while, this might be controversial, but for me, he was probably the best player in Major League Baseball in 2018. I'm sorry. I love Mike Trout, by the way, but Mookie was probably the best in 2018, and he definitely helped the Dodgers win the World Series back in 2020. He definitely did, but, you've had some other guys, if you follow baseball closely, guys like Adam Jones, who was, he was very good in Baltimore. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer, but, he was a very good player to watch. Of course, being a Yankees fan, I don't like the Orioles, but, when the Birds would come to town to play the Bronx Bombers, I watch Adam Jones. He made a couple very great plays. So salute to him. Got Tim Anderson, who plays for Chicago White Sox. And let me not forget to mention the big hurt, Frank Thomas. It's very unfortunate that Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball, so African Americans get a chance, and now African Americans barely want to play baseball. They all want to play in the NFL and the NBA. But regardless of that, Jackie Robinson's legacy lives on through the black superstars in Major League Baseball and really all the minority players in Major League Baseball. Jackie Robinson, in a way, and this may sound controversial, he kind of paved the way for Roberto Clemente, who's, of course, of Afro-Puerto Rican descent, because Jackie was the first, quote-unquote minority in Major League Baseball, and then he paved the way for Roberto Clemente. Again, of course, Roberto Clemente's Puerto Rican. He's Hispanic, so he's one of them. He's not African American, but my point is he isn't a minority, so that's my point. But Jackie Robinson, salute to you. Your legacy will live on forever. Thank you for changing Major League Baseball, and in a way, changing America. You will always be remembered, and that's going to be it. Tell me in the comment section down below, are you African American? Are you a baseball fan? I know I am. I love the Yankees more than anything, man. Growing up, I wanted to play for the Yankees. When I grew up, I wanted to play for the Yankees. That was my dream. Certain events, led to that dream, coming to an end. But it's all right. I'm very content. But tell me, did you have major league dreams as a kid? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below. And see y'all.